we go. Trafalgar Square. I'm just following everybody in Wellington's. Hopefully it's the right way. Look at this, middle of London. Back British farming. Come on, we better get a picture quick or we'll get into trouble. Tractor. Absolutely hundreds of farmers here already. Rows and rows and rows and all heading down to Whitehall. This is what it's about. This is what it's about. There you go. This is what farmers do for food banks. Yeah. In the middle of London, potatoes, collies.
Down here, mate. Anywhere down, just round here.
What have you got there? Food. Fair play. Absolutely amazing. Still coming in. Look at that.
Here
Look
he
at
is.
that. Look at that. Bloody brilliant. There's some nice collies.
Yeah.
Cornflakes. Save family farms. Secure the food. Look at all this coming in, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay,
Yeah. You don't want to walk out there first.
I'm here with Martin.
Hi, everybody.
So explain who you are and what you're doing here.
I'm Martin. I'm one of the organisers with Ollie. We've been so fortunate, so privileged to be able to organise this event for the farming community. We're down in London today. We're standing on stage. Gareth's come to see us, along with this lot over here, which
And we'll
is
spin
quite,
round in a minute.
It is quite breathtaking.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
it is beyond belief the support that we've had, and thank you so much. We've got to make our point heard. We need the government to come and speak to us. We really come in peace, but we are showing a strength of the community, of the farming community across the country. People have come from across the country, from Ireland, to come and stand here.
Yeah,
It
Scotland.
is breathtaking.
It's unbelievable.
Breathtaking. So
Thank you very much, Martin, for everything
Yeah,
that you've
good
done.
to
And,
see
we're
you.
gonna, and
Good
you,
to see you.
let's make this day remember, and let's change the history in this country on inheritance tax.
Memorable already, but we are going to get this done.
Brilliant. Well done. There you go.
Yeah.
Absolutely unbelievable. Unbelievable. Here he is, another one of the organisers. Can't introduce yourself. Well, he doesn't really need to introduce himself.
Andrew Ward, I farm in Lincolnshire. Wheat Daddy on Twitter, Wardy's Waffle on YouTube. Gareth's a great friend and good supporter. We do a lot together.
Unbelievable turnout. Even I'm gobsmacked down here. The food coming in is just something else. You know what? This is what the farming community and the people of the countryside are like when they do something, isn't it, mate?
We have to show those people behind those black railings there the value of British farmers, Welsh farmers, Irish farmers, Scottish farmers, but the value of food and the value that farmers bring to the countryside and wildlife and environment, because it's huge.
There you go. Well said by the man himself. Watch this space. People are still coming in by their hundreds.
And I could just say this one thing, Gareth, you know this is not the beginning, sorry, this is not the end, this is the start of the beginning. We will not stop at this. If the government say they're not going to turn back, they're not going to change, neither are we. They've picked a fight with the wrong people.
They've picked it on the sleeping giant, and once they've woken up, they're going to find out how powerful the countryside and the farming community is, isn't it?
Yeah, and we're going to stick together. We're going to do lots more together. Thanks,
Brilliant.
Gareth.
No problem. Never guess who you meet in London. Couple of shit kickers. Look at it is.
Dragging us all in from the north now, I tell you.
We've been shocking people by saying hello.
People are not.
Hello!
And making eye contact on the underground.
Have you?
Yeah, how many people can you freak out? It's quite a
Well,
big game.
actually, I'd be shocked if two women like you two were going hello to me on the underground in
look
first
at-
thing in the morning.
like
You're like
I-
a drowned rat.
I thought we'd have got away from this weather, but we haven't.
It's good though, isn't it?
Oh, it's back.
Tell everybody how many here. Come on.
Oh, thousands.
many
How many are you?
Thousands.
Thousands of people.
It's like literally as far as you can see down there.
Yeah.
It's rammed. We tried to get through and it took us about 20 minutes.
I mean, I'm thinking I don't want to be stood in this little area. I want to be diving
we want to be in the crowd.
Yeah, I want to be diving
What, crowd
in.
diving?
Oh my God,
Oh,
that's
let's
what
go
to
crowd
say.
diving.
No,
I
I
mean-
don't think so. I think the wife would kill me if I crowd dived into these
I mean,
gringos.
where is she shopping?
Why do you have to spoil everything?
Sorry.
I've gone off that. My phone's dinging every minute. She's at the moment in
So every time she
Regent
spends
Street.
something, it comes up on your phone.
So every time you see a tear running down my eyes, you'll know.
Yeah, it's not the rain.
Wonderful.
Not the rain, no. Right, we'll catch up with these two later, and we'll keep you in the loop. Living the dream. Right, you're knocking into everybody here today. What are you doing down here, another Welshman?
I was jealous that you were going to be here, so I had to follow you.
I'm sure we'll get more sense out of Tom.
You're an inspiration now, and I'm following. Go for this protest.
Oh, it's good, isn't it? Good turnout.
Oh, amazing. Incredible. And I'm liking the odd little tractor, not going to lie. I think it's
Yeah.
great. I think it shows a bit. Could have done some sheep. Just a few sheep there.
I did try to bring some down, but I was stopped in my tracks.
Yeah. Sodom. Wouldn't fit on the train with you.
Have you brought any milking cows down?
No. Could you imagine the uproar? Brought some limmies down, just let them loose and see you later.
Well, there's a few limus in that Whitehall anyway. I think the way they're doing some mistakes here, aren't they, mate?
100%.
It's time for change, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's time to go back to what it was. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
They didn't need a change. What was it going to make? 230 million in the
Yeah,
first year?
absolutely.
What's that? 4 hours with the NHS?
Yeah. It's got to be readdressed. It's got to be sorted. And I think the turnout here today is showing that to our Prime Minister and to our government.
Yeah, and they know nothing.
Well, see you later anyway.
See you, team.
Keep
Have a
up
good
the
day.
good work. Okay, we got some important people here. Come on, tell everybody who you are.
I'm Meg. I'm Meg Elliott. I'm Emma. Auctioneer.
Auctioneer.
Auctioneer, farmer. Yeah.
They're selling their stuff down here. How's it going so far?
It's been brilliant, yeah. We're doing our best to move people along
Yeah.
slightly.
Are you trying to move me along now?
Yes, go on, chop chop.
Okay, I'm getting it now.
I'm going to not swear.
We farm for our children. We farm to feed the nation. We farm because it's in our blood. And we farm because we love it.
Okay, met up with some old friends here. Come on, introduce yourselves.
James from Cornwall, Dave from Cornwall, and
Cornish?
Farmers Movement Cornwall.
Cornish boy, you.
Yep,
Yeah?
born and bred.
Why have you come all this way?
Well, we all have an interest in food.
Yeah.
Every person on the planet needs food, and we're here to protect that supply for everyone on the planet.
Well said, because it doesn't look like the government is.
Certainly not. No, the government is going to try and destroy us in every way they can. They're enforcing a control structure. They want to control our food, our money, our transport. In fact, every facet of human existence they want to control and charge us for the use of.
There you go. You heard it from the horse's mouth. Two farmers from Cornwall. Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Somebody's got Rachel Thieves.
Yeah, exactly.
Hello, how are you? So, tell everybody what we're going to be doing now.
Hi Gareth, yeah, so we've now got all these little kids on their pedal tractors. This is my boy Rory, and hopefully we're going to get round to the front of this march now.
How many little pedal tractors have we got here?
We've got about 40, we've probably got about 70 children hopefully.
Fantastic, isn't it? What a turnout. Hey,
yeah,
what
brilliant.
a turnout. Somebody's struggling there, look.
How's it going?
That's a big tractor you've got there. Sorry, it's the wrong colour.
It is, should be a mighty New Holland.
Yeah. And what's brought you down here?
We were tenant farmers, and we bought a farm up in Aberdeenshire 4 years ago,
Yeah,
which I'm going to pay for the rest of my life.
yeah.
And I don't want my boy to, when I finish paying for it, to have to start again.
What's your boy called?
William.
William, good luck for the future. Do we need this government to change things?
Yes.
Yeah, because we don't want anything happening to Dad
No, we don't.
when we can't afford to carry on farming. You're the future, and we're going to fight with tooth and nail here today to show them that they're doing the wrong thing.
Yes.
Very much so.
Well done. Brilliant.
Good man.
What's brought you down?
To protest for what's right, fighting for my future.
Well done you, man. Well done you. Get it. Unbelievable turnout. Children, tractors. This is where the future of British agriculture is, and we need to protect it. It's great to see so many families have turned up just to show how they feel about this inheritance tax and everything else that's hitting the farming community in Great Britain.
Yeah.
Let's bring the tractors up again.
We're probably about halfway. Come on, mate. We're about halfway.
So here with the front runners, come on, tell everybody who you are.
Evie Hunter from Hertfordshire.
What's brought you here, Evie?
Oh.
How are you? Yeah, very good.
The future of farming for little ones like these two. Yeah.
What's your name?
Ottie,
What's brought you down here, Ottie?
to make sure I can be a farmer when I'm older.
Yeah. And try and get Mr. Starmer and Rachel Reeves to change things, yeah?
Yes.
That's what we want, isn't it?
Yes.
What do you say?
Yeah.
Fantastic turnout. We're outside the big houses of power here and met up with a young gentleman. Want to tell everybody who you are?
David Exwood, Deputy President
of
the NFU.
NFU. Now, how does it feel?
It's an extraordinary day today. The atmosphere, the spirit, the strength of feeling, you can feel it. It's really emotional down there.
It is. And you know, there's been some great speakers, and now we're going to have the children coming in front of the houses of power just to show that we need change for these to have a future in farming.
And look, here we are. We have shut down the heart of government. We're here in the heart of Westminster, or everything goes standstill. They're in there listening to this going on outside. That is an extraordinary message. If they thought they could win this fight, they're going to have to think again.
Well, they have to think about biting the hand that feeds them, and that's what they're doing at the moment.
And look, and here come the tractors.
Oh, here
look,
we go.
Here
we go. Unbelievable. Future of Welsh farming, and British farming, and Scottish farming, and Irish farming. It's all here in front of your eyes. This is what we need to protect. This is what we need to safeguard. This is what we need to make sure that government is listening. Government is listening to these families that have come all the way from far and wide with their children to make a statement to government. Mr. Starmer, Rachel Reeves, please listen to the farming community. We need you to listen to safeguard their future. Even got some Bailiff's wine. Now, just bumped into another farmer here. Come on, tell everybody who you are.
I'm Stephen Sherratt.
Now, Stephen.
My lad Owen.
How are you?
London.
You enjoying yourself?
Yeah.
Good turnout. So, Dad, what's happening now?
Well, we're going to go over to Parliament and hopefully meet the MPs that don't want to meet.
Well, you're a little bit different to a lot.
Yeah.
You've got land in the three
areas. So we've got land in 3 areas of Tameside. Obviously the house is in Staley Bridge zone, but you know, we do farm work all over Tameside.
Yeah. Contracting,
horse job, muck, everything, mowing, everything. We do all spread across Tameside, so I've been in every constituency in there doing something.
So you're going to knock on Parliament's door?
I'm going to knock on them door and see if they want to meet.
Hey, you're a good man.
But they don't want to.
Well,
We'll
it's
find
about
out
time they started to listen to the people that feed them.
Well, exactly.
Let's go and get them.
Righto.
Swap? Yeah, please, mate. Thank you.
The world's grass is here.
Yeah, let's get back now. I've got enough. Get someone else.
Another one, mate. Another one.
Get them in there. Get them all in there. Future of British farming right in front of you. We need to protect it. We need to protect it. There you go. Stop killing.
Time for Jesus, you farmers. Get on the side of Jesus.
Bumping into some my Welsh farming friends. Introduce yourself.
Who's Paddy? Winterlands.
And what brings you down here?
Well, we come down here to support the industry and support, you know, well, to show the Labour Party that we're here in strength and in numbers.
And we are in here in strength and in numbers, aren't we, Chris?
We are definitely unbelievable turnout, fair play. But there's no surprise in considering the absolute reckless budget delivered by Rachel Reeves. So yeah, everyone's feeling the pain, frustrated, disillusioned. But at the end of the day, everyone needs feeding, and that's our job.
We're knocking into some AMs here as well. Come on, introduce yourself.
James Evans, Shadow Minister for Farming in the Senate.
So, what are you doing down in London?
Coming here, standing shoulder to shoulder with farmers like you. It's very important that we stand up for our farmers in the rural community. Farmer myself, I think it's very important to come down here with my friends, my family, and make sure we're all being supported.
Hell of a turnout.
It's a great turnout. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Never felt a buzz like this.
Oh, it's
never
great.
felt a buzz.
It's amazing how Welsh farmers are here. They've got more of a, you know, more of a gripe, to be more annoyed than anybody with sustainable farming scheme. Now changes to agriculture inheritance relief.
Yeah.
You know, and we got a big statement on that.
Yeah.
Next Tuesday or Wednesday.
We got a big fight in our hands.
We have got a big fight in our hands, and I want everyone out there to know I support them. I know you support them, and I'll do what I can to fight for this industry.
Lovely to see you, James.
And you. Diolch fawr iawn.
Diolch. Right, we're going to talk to some of these young farmers here, and they're going to tell us who they are, where they've come from.
Hiya, my name's Seth Light, and there's a group of four, and we've all come down from Yorkshire, so try to get the point across, and yeah, see if it works.
Good man.
I'm Joseph Waite, come from Yorkshire, family born and bred, trying to get our point across and fight this tax.
I'm Mario Wardby from Potsdam, East Yorkshire, come from a beef and pig farm, and just come to fight and get it all done and dusted and sorted.
I'm Harry Wade, I come from Budworth, East Yorkshire, and just trying to get my point across and stop this budget.
Good man. The future of British agriculture right in front of you here. So Mr. Starmer, Rachel Reeves, listen to these people. If you want to be fed, don't bite the hand that feeds you. This is the next generation that's going to be feeding the nation. We need your help, not hindrance. Okay, me and my old mate, come on, tell everybody who you are.
Nigel from Ridgeline.
And what have you been doing down here, Nigel?
I've been dishing the hats out. And I'm
Free
tired.
hats. Free hats, what would you say on them?
I can't remember now. Supporting British farmers.
That's the one, that's the one. What do you think of the turnout?
Oh, it's amazing. There's so many people. I can't get back to the other end because there's that many people in. I've left one of my backpacks with a lady and I need to get it back.
Never leave a backpack with a lady. My lady's gone shopping, so
With
I'm
your
just watching my
backpack.
phone, yeah. With all my cash, I think. Well, I get to meet some people in the flesh today in London. Come on, tell everybody who you are.
Beth Turner, GB News. And normally I'm chatting to him on Britain's Newsroom in the morning.
But I'm in charge now, so I'm going to give you an interview, okay?
Yeah.
So, what do you think of the day so far?
Honestly, Gareth, given this was meant to be the small protest, like just a few people turning out just to kind of make some waves, it's been anything other than that. It's massive. I've met nothing but lovely, lovely people. Like, it's a cliche, the salt of the earth, but farmers are the salt of the earth, aren't they? And you are the custodians of our country in the future, and I just think today is amazing. Nothing was going to stop me from being here this morning.
Fair play to her. Fair play to
when
her.
they said this was going, I said to GB News, I am going to be there. I want to be there. Leave Andrew Pierce. He can flip in.
I love a bossy woman, I'll tell you.
Softy.
I love a bossy woman.
I said, Andrew can stay in the warmth of the studio, but I want to be here.
With
I
the
want to
people.
be with the people and talk to people. And it's been amazing.
Oh, I want to thank you for all you're doing as well, you know, because the countryside and the farmers need a voice. And at this moment, we're on our knees, you know, we need help, and nothing this government is doing to help. So, you know, don't bite the hand that feeds you. I think everybody that's turned out here, especially them kids on the tractors in front of Westminster, has really filled my heart with joy. Just hopefully it will make these people in power listen.
And I don't think it's too late for a U-turn. I don't think that the country would look down on Labour if they said, you know what, we're going to rethink this.
Yeah.
I think that clearly the atmosphere in the nation is for that to happen.
Well, food security as well, isn't it? You know, and affordability to the poorer people within society. If we have to up the prices of food, it's them that's going to suffer. And why doesn't government see that and hear that? Because, you know, we're going to have to look for 20% more extra income coming in to cover this inheritance tax. So it's ludicrous.
And it's almost like they lack imagination to me. Think this through. What is the next step and the next step and the next step? And maybe they don't care, and maybe they're happy for massive corporations to buy up all of our farmland and put solar panels on there and wind turbines. I don't know, maybe. And if that is what they want, I'd rather they were just honest about that and say, that's what we want.
Well, let me tell you something. They're not going to get away with it. Not on my watch and not on everybody else's watch here. We're here to put, you know, our points over, but we're not going to go down without a big fight. And the countryside has come to London for a reason, to show our teeth and make sure that they understand that this isn't going to be an easy battle.
So nice to see you in the flesh.
Thank you very much.
I get to kiss him. Oh, lucky me.
I like your sign. Why are you shoving this in the air?
So, I'm going to be completely honest, I found this on the side of the road on the way here today. So, I did not make this, but I'm a first generation farmer. So, I started out farming. I've taken over my dad's farm when he finished farming because there just wasn't enough money, and he went into the horse enterprise. But I've went and bought my own flock of sheep and started out contracting. So
good day today then?
Yeah, really good day, really good day.
Well, keep waving that flag
that I found.
All kinds of retrobates down here today. Come on, tell everybody who you are.
Liam, organiser from Cardiff Protest.
What do you think of the day so far?
Yeah, good turnout, shows that we're coming together as one, and the more we show together we come as one, the more chances of fighting us.
Sharon, farmer from Brecon. Yeah, just we've got to get our voices heard, stand together. If we can't stand together now, then when is it going to happen? United we stand.
Yeah, and that's true. United we stand, and I think the whole farming community, the whole countryside has turned out into London today to prove a point. Just hope that the government will listen to it.
Fingers crossed, yeah. Well, if they don't listen to this, then they won't listen, but we make sure that they listen one way or another.
It's been emotional, really emotional today.
Has been. I can second that. Very emotional, very powerful, very honest. And to see them children, you know, in the little tractors, that's what's really got me, you know. We want to see a future for our children on our farms, and that's what we're fighting for. Just wish and hope that the government will listen. Well, after a long morning, I always bump into old friends. Come on, tell everybody.
Tell everybody what?
What your bloody name is, silly woman.
Jane, yeah.
This is Lady Jane,
Lady
okay?
Jane.
She hasn't come in a country abode, she's come in a city abode today.
I know, I should have worn my ridgeline, shouldn't I, Gareth?
Okay, what was it like?
It was great, it was very wet, but really good energy.
Really good
Well
energy,
done, farmers.
great turnout. And as a non-farmer, what did you think of it?
I thought it was a really good atmosphere, very jovial, good crowd, and very positive.
And we're having a little drinky poo now. And then I'm going to go and find my wife, who is shopping somewhere in Liberty.
So, Rian, spend all his money.
Why did I come here today? I wanted to show solidarity with every single farmer in the UK, and I think half the farming industry, community, families have turned up here to put a statement to government to hopefully make them think about what they're doing to us as a community, as an industry, and as families. It'll be across the board, and it won't be just to the farming community, and this is what I'm trying to put across to a lot of people. So if we get a 20% inheritance tax, we're going to have 20% more from our produce, and we're the people that are producing the stuff that they call food, which is feeding people. So the poorer people in our society are the people that are going to suffer if we have another food inflation. And that's what Labour need to listen to. We cannot keep going with these draconian measures which are strangling hold a fantastic industry that's trying to produce food to feed the nation, you know, affordably, seasonally, and in a healthy, nutritious way. We need the help of government, not the hindrance. Number crunching now, and it looks like it's going to be closer to 60 to 70%. So they need to go back and do some homework, because this is going to decimate
the farming community. Have you seen them children on them little tractors going round them houses of power? These people that make decisions that change people's lives, if they don't listen and they don't learn from this, and it's not too late to do a U-turn, it's not too late. Everybody makes mistakes in life, and yet we understand this country is struggling financially, but the farmer is not the person they should be attacking with mistake. You have seen a little piece of a sleeping giant here today, and they've woken the countryside to what we can do. We are here today peacefully, respectfully, showing them how we feel. And they have to be careful. They don't push too many buttons. We could have a lot of problems in this country going forward. We're here to feed the nation. We are here to make sure everybody has food on their plates. That's our job. That's always been our job. 20 odd years we have been trodden on by every single political party, and it's time for change, because we are on our knees. We have got mental health problems, we have got people taking their own lives, we've got people that can't sleep at night. You know, I'm talking to people that won't come out of the houses because they don't know what to do. This is not an industry you want to see doing that. Because if it is, this country is finished. And I mean that. The farming and the countryside is the beating heart of Great Britain. And if this government and these people in power don't smell the coffee, they are going to go hungry very soon.
If I don't after that, I don't know what will. Thank you very much.
Well, we sneaked into a pub, guess we're knocked into. Come on, tell everybody.
How are you going, Gareth? Is all right? We've had a nice time, haven't we?
We've had a good time. What a turnout.
Yeah, I mean, we were stood in the middle of it, and it just went back and back and back. There must have been, 20,000 plus? It was huge, so yeah, fantastic.
The countryside came to the city.
Countryside came to the city. We've showed how unhappy we are. We need to do more. We cannot be yesterday's news tomorrow. That's the important thing.
That's a good point. Do you think they'll listen?
Do I think they'll listen? I think they're going to take some convincing, but I think we've got to do everything in our power to make sure that they do listen.
So what do you say? Keep the pressure on?
Keep the pressure on, keep it peaceful, but make sure you're noisy. Make sure you're noisy, and let's get this changed.
Yeah, let's get this changed. And I'm telling you something, the feeling here today was frustration, anger, but it was all peaceful.
All peaceful. I mean, when have the Met Police ever had a round of applause protest before?
Oh, the police have been fantastic.
The police have been fantastic.
Yeah.
It's all been peaceful. We've done what we've come to do. We've organised it very, very quickly, but we need to keep making sure the pressure's on.
There you go. You heard it from the man himself.
There we go.
And we're going to have a little sneaky pint now, aren't we?
Sneaky pint now. Get in the warm, get in the dry, have a nice pint of cider.
A chlewn ar awel, am dweud yn dawel, mae'r wlad hon yn eiloi fi a ti. Mae'r wlad i minnau, a'r wlad i tithau, o gofa'r wylfa, i lawr i'r traethau, o'r geir gorfod, o fod i fynwyr. Mae'r wlad hon yn eiloi ni a fi.
I've met this young lady. Tell everybody who you are.
Hi, my name's Emily. I live in London, but I'm very supportive of this campaign.
Now, tell me what you just said.
I think it would be very wise if every MP spent 1 week working on a farm and experiencing it. When you ask your parliamentary whip for a week off and spend a week working with farmers, see what they experience and what life's like.
That's our next challenge. Get every MP on every single farm. Pigs, dairy, beef and sheep, cereals, get them working for a week.
Don't forget the chickens.
You can tell there's a chicken farmer in here, isn't it? Okay, we're in the middle of fucking... can't swear, can I? No, we're in the middle of London and we've got a load of farmers. Come on, young farmers.
Alright.
What's your name?
I'm Leo, I'm from Devon.
I'm Harrison, I'm from Devon.
I'm Bronte, I'm from Shropshire. I'm Belle, I'm from Shropshire. I'm Sophie, I'm from Mid Wales.
Liam from Somerset.
So what are you all doing here today?
We come to the rally,
Supporting the farmers.
the protest, to support, to show our support towards the farmers.
How's the day been?
Yeah, good. Good day.
Good day.
What do you think of the turnout?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, a lot of people here today. 100%.
Why did you come this far?
Supporting farmers, isn't it? No
No
farmers,
farmers,
no
no
food,
food.
no future.
There you go. No farmers, no food, no future. These are the next generation, and we need to protect them.
Thank
you very much.
Thank you.
Every now and again, you come across legends. Here he is. Tell me a little bit about who you are, what you do.
So, Dermot McCulgan here, founder of Concept Dairy. We're bringing transparency into the dairy supply chain in England, Ireland, and hopefully all over the world.
So, tell me why you came to London today.
We came here today to support the dairy farmers. This inheritance tax is the final straw. We are seeing farmers getting paid below minimum wage, no price transparency. This new milk price regulation will actually have no effect whatsoever on farmers because it's designed to actually encourage companies to import foreign product rather than use UK product.
Tell me a little bit of how we can change this situation.
First, we need price transparency because you need to know what your product is worth. If you're a dairy farmer, you need to say, right, I'm getting paid 35p a litre. Well, why shouldn't I get paid 40p? Or else, why is it less? We need to figure out what the real price is of product, but also all the pressure we're putting on farmers now from a sustainability perspective. Farmers can't go green if they're in the red.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a really serious question now. All these big players within our food industry are putting all kinds of different ingredients into their foods.
Yeah.
How would you change it?
Well, let's look at dairy milk.
Okay.
Chocolate. Dairy milk is like absolutely, when it was owned by the Bourneville family, it was a really, really staple, had really good cream in it, tasted absolutely delicious. Now, so milk is fat and protein.
Yeah.
So what they've done is they've taken the fat out of the recipe and replaced it with palm oil. So
palm oil?
Palm oil, yes.
So wouldn't that be devastating to some of these countries that are producing that?
Yeah, well I don't think there's no such thing as sustainable palm oil. You've already destroyed the rainforest, you've already killed the orangutans. How can that be sustainable? Whereas you're not giving that farmer, that dairy farmer, the other half of that litre of milk. They're not getting paid fairly for that. So when it's called dairy milk chocolate for a reason. But
there's no dairy milk in it.
But there's a tiny bit of dairy, the skim milk powder, tiny bit in it.
So we need to change that, and I think the general public need to understand that there isn't a lot of dairy milk in that dairy milk chocolate.
Exactly. And sometimes you're even better off, like we obviously say to Tesco, their own label chocolate has whole milk in it, so it has fat and protein in it, which is a lot better than buying dairy milk. So we have to sometimes look at the ingredients, look what you're actually buying. Galaxy chocolate, the same thing, it's full of palm oil. When you're buying advent calendars for your kids for Christmas, have a quick look. It'll say palm fat instead of palm oil because it's the same thing, because it's replacing the fat in the milk.
There you go. We're in the middle of London. We've had a great demonstration today. Lots of farmers have come, and I'm telling you, the more I'm getting into this, the more I'm understanding, and we need people to understand that we need support for our British farming industry. And we've got a temperate climate which grows a lot of grass.
Grows a lot of grass, and that grows milk. And you know what, like an English dairy cow produces maybe 7,000-8,000 litres a season. A sub-Saharan African cow produces 400. So what we're doing, we're punishing farmers in Wales, asking them to produce less in a highly efficient system. And potentially, where is that going to come from? New free trade agreement being negotiated at the moment in India. India has got 120 million dairy farmers. The average cow produces between 2,000 and 3,000 litres a year. So potentially we could have the UK being flooded with Indian dairy products in the next 5-10 years, just like we're going to be seeing with New Zealand, the free trade agreement with New Zealand.
And that's definitely not going to help the climate crisis we're in.
No, definitely not. We have one cow that can produce 8,000-9,000 litres, same cow, same emissions, and a different cow in India producing 2,000 to 3,000 litres. So it's a climate, it's global warming, it's a climate. We really need to even help the Indian farmers become more efficient, but we should not shut down the operations in England, Ireland and Northwest Europe.
So we need to utilise what we've got in this country, which is a lot of rain, a lot of grass that can produce top quality.
But we have got great people who know how to do it, and we have a great farming community all over the UK and Ireland who know how to do this stuff and know how to do it really, really well.
There you go. I ain't gonna say anymore. This guy has put me on a different wavelength, and we need to protect what we've had today and go forward, making sure we've got a sustainable food production system in our country.
Let's do it. Let's make the difference. Let's create the awareness of the unfairness with the dairy supply chain.
Oh my God. Come on, ladies. Introduce yourselves.
I've got to get on this.
Oh, we got interview. What we got to say? Oh, we're all on it. Oh, I've got it the wrong way. Look.
Tell me where you're from and why you come here.
So we are from Cambridgeshire and we've come for the protest.
How has it been?
It's been really good.
A bit wet.
We've been in the pub.
But we've had a finger.
Right, I'm gonna head back to Soho because I think I'll be safer in Soho than I will be with these girls.
All right.
Really?
Pick it up.
You tell them what you just said.
I daren't.
Shit himself now, look. Two farmers in the middle of fucking London.
But in fairness, we've stood outside the pub this afternoon, having been on Whitehall, and the number of bus drivers, taxi drivers that have pepped and supported is great. That they feel like that and are as strong as we feel about it.
We are feeding the nation, and that's what we're here to prove, is that we need to feed the nation affordably, seasonally, and in a nutritionist way. So just listen to the farmers. Don't listen to the politicians. Yeah, this is where I'm staying tonight. Soho. So you can tell everybody which hotel we are.
We are at Broadwick Soho on Broadwick Street, and this is the Best New City Hotel of the Year, actually. So here we go.
Thank you very much. And I'm going to go upstairs now and find my wife after a long day working. Somebody's living the dream. What do you think of this room?
Just perfect.
What in Soho, darlings?
Ding dongs.
She's been shopping all day and I've been working my ass off.
I'll be shopping all day. I've been shopping all day. I've been to a museum.
Very nice, darling. Very nice. But look at this. Oh my God. It's a hard day. Protesting in London. What is better than a gummy bear?
That's mighty crap.
I just need a sugar rush. I haven't eaten all day, Mrs. Jones. Very fantastic day today in London. Me and Mrs. J have gone out for a Brazilian, isn't it?
A Brazilian steakhouse.
Come on, tell everybody who you are.
Hi, I'm Pete McCormack. I've got a podcast, Mr. Obnoxious, and I'm interviewing this guy tomorrow, and it's going to be wild.
Can you believe that? I am on a podcast tomorrow, and
You better be wild.
I'm never wild. I'm just honest and opinionated, and you know what? I'm like Marmite. People like me. People don't like me.
Fuck you, Keir Starmer. Fuck you, Rachel Reeves.
Ooh, fuck. Here we go. Sounds like a fucking good podcast to me.